Welcome to Target JRF channel. Today we will see standard normal variate, how to find this number of probability, how much the probability this particular z value will give. So first to know that what we have to start with a normal probability curve. First we have to understand the normal probability curve, then we can see this particular thing. So when we see this, so normal probability curve will be having a 0 here, so -1 standard deviation, +1 standard deviation, +2 standard deviation, and +3 standard deviation, and here also -2 standard deviation and -3 standard deviations. From +1 standard deviation to -1 standard deviation, we have 68% it will cover the data, and -2 standard deviation to +2 standard deviation, it will cover 95% of the data, and when we come for -3 standard deviation to +3 standard deviation, it will cover 99.7% of data. So here in this problem also they are asking the same thing. So first let us see. Now -1 z lies between -1 to +infinity. So -1 to +infinity in the sense -1 to +infinity. So minus from here to this full area we are going to see how much it will cover. So before to that we have to see carefully that this full area is divided into two parts. So one is this part and the next one is this part, right? So for that only we are going to see now. First let us see this part, that is 0 to +3, 0 to +3 and so on, that area. So that part covers 99.7% divided by 2, because from -3 to +3, it is 99.7%, but we need only half of it, so 99.7 by 2, which will, so it will cover 49.6, so 49.6%, and remaining this 0 to -1 standard deviation, that is 68 by 2, so which will cover 34%, right? So total 49.6, 34.0, that is 83.6% of the data it will be covering. So A will be matched to 84% approximately. Similarly we have to see for the rest of the things. And if we see for the next one, so -2 z lies between -2 to +1, that will be -2 to +1 means -2 to +1. Here also it is divided into two parts, so -2 to 0 and 0 to +1, right? So the same way we'll follow the same thing. -2 to 0, that is 95 divided by 2, and 0 to 1, that is 68 divided by 2. So this is the two things which we are. 95 divided by 2 is 47.5, plus 68 divided by 2 is 34. So 34, so 81.5, which will give you the option 2, like that. So A3B4 is obviously number 1, so we will verify the C and D also, okay? And if you see for the next one, so -infinity z value lies between +2. So -infinity +2 means you already know, -infinity to +2, so means from here to here. So now we also have here the same thing. So -3 to 0 is one part, and 0 to +2 is one part. So we will do the same thing here also. So -3 to +0 is 99.7, which will give you 49.6%, plus 0 to 2%, 0 to +2, 0 to +2 is 95 divided by 2, which is plus 47.5, so which will give us 97.1%, that is option 1. So similarly for the next one is 0 to infinity, 0 to +2. 0 to +2 we already know it is 0 to +2 is 47.5%, that is 48. That's it. This is how we can solve this kind of problem. Thank you. For more of such kind of things, please like, share and subscribe the channel. See you. All the best.